Hello, this is Group 50, and this is our proposal for phase one. It's a restaurant reservation system. So for our first entity, we have our customers. Their attributes are the customer ID, their first name, last name, email address, and phone number. Our next entity is a reservation. For their attributes, we have the reservation ID as a primary. They have a customer ID, restaurant ID, date and time, party size, and status.
Okay, so the next entity is restaurant. So it has a restaurant ID, and then we have the name of the restaurant, then the type of food that restaurant has, like continental or Indian or anything. Then we have the opening time, closing time, then the number of table that restaurant has available, and then the ratings it has, and where it is located, address. And then we have table that's another entity, and that has a table number, that's partial key. Then it has capacity, how many people it can hold. Then it has status, if it's available, getting cleaned, or if it's reserved. Then we have the customer ID that table belongs to.
And another entity is reviews. So it contains review ID, restaurant ID, customer ID, rating, comment, and date posted. And at last, the entity is online order. So order ID, customer ID, restaurant ID, total amount, order contents, and status of the order.
All right. I'm going to explain the relationships of our ER diagram. So the customer is going to be able to write as many reviews as they want to, but a review can only be written by one and only one customer. Same thing with the reservation. A customer can make as many reservations as they want, and a reservation will be only made by one and only one customer. And then down here, the restaurant will host the reservation. A restaurant can host 0 to as many reservations as they can, and a reservation will be only hosted by one restaurant. Over here, we have customer creates an online order. A customer can create as many online orders as they'd like, and an online order will belong to one and only one customer. A restaurant will fulfill an online order, can make as many online orders as they can, and an order will be made by one and only one restaurant. And then over here, the restaurant must contain at least one table, and a table will be owned or be contained by one and only one restaurant, and we'll use the table number as a partial key, and it'll be combined with the restaurant ID to identify the table, which is why we have it as a weak entity relationship set.
And at the end, to complete all the requirements for the restaurant reservation system, we'll be using React for front end, Node.js for backend, PostgreSQL for database, and GitHub for version control to make sure all the code aligns perfectly at the end. Thank you.
Thank you.